Investors will soon, well, this is obviously written in late 2018, soon bid good riddance to 2018, a stressful year marked by 2 stock market corrections, rising interest rates, an ugly trade battle, growing fears that a bear market lies just around the corner. Next year is looking rather sunny. So say the 10 market strategists Barron's consulted this month. And look at that. We talked about this earlier, 14%. To get back to average, we get that. To get back to average valuations, we get a 14, 15% this year on the S&P. And there's not really a sign that there's going to be a recession. So this is interesting, right? We talked about the FANG stocks, but this is, even though the S&P overall is not in a bear market, does everyone know what a bear market is, technically? 20% peak to trough closing decline. So we stop at 100% and we go down to 80% or less. That's technically a bear market. Last year we got close twice. We got close in February, we got really 19.8%. In fact, if you looked at intraday, you know, the way the stock market moves intraday, we actually hit 20%. But we never closed 20% down, so we're technically not in a bear market. That's what she's talking about. But internally, a whole bunch of stocks were. Half of the S&P is in a bear market, half of it's not. Okay? So there's a lot of action internally. In fact, we've probably seen, I just read a statistic, we've probably seen 5 internal bear markets since 2008. So we look at the big picture as something that just keeps going up and up and up and up, and we say, look how long this lasts, it can't last forever. We don't see what happens internally. And there's been 4 or 5 internally bear markets since 2008. We talked about this a little bit. We expect global growth to slow next year. See the US is stabilizing at a higher level than other regions, even as the effects of 2018's fiscal stimulus fade. He's a little bit more optimistic, or they're a little bit more optimistic. I think we have to come back down to that 2%. They're saying it can stabilize a little bit higher. But the US, risk of recession in the US is low in 2019. And everyone I talk to says that. And this is what we always remind you of. Everyone hates diversification in a bull market, but it pays when those mainstream, FANG stocks hit the bear. Makes sense.